bodybuilding posing routine from the Ms Olympia back in the 80s. Okay, these are a big hit here on YouTube for me. And they're great because it's great to see these really feminine beauties posing in women's bodybuilding. Okay, and the next one we're going to show here is Rachel McLish. Okay, everyone knows her. She's the first ever Ms Olympia champion. Okay, she won the 1980 Ms Olympia. I think she also won the 1982 Ms Olympia. And her name is Rachel McLish. She's a huge advocate for drug-free sport, especially for females. She was hugely, back in the 80s, she was hugely, and still is, hugely against the steroid use of the women's bodybuilders, okay? She was advocate to saying basically that steroids will ruin women's bodybuilding. So that's up to your decision of whether you think it ruined women's bodybuilding or not. But yeah, let's show her. I'm going to show her routine. We're probably not going to take too long getting into it because I got it already set up on my computer here. And I've also got Wikipedia here to help me out to make sure I give you the exact, because I know a lot about her, but I want to make sure I give you the exact information about her. So Rachel McLish was born June 21st, 1955, guys. So that will make her, I believe, 69 years of age as of today, okay? So she's a fitness icon. She was inducted into the IFBB Hall of Fame in 1999, just to show you how big of an influence she is on the sport. Everyone knew her. She was a huge advocate for that women should bodybuild or lift weights, right? Because everyone was like saying, oh, women are going to get huge and bulky and all this stuff. She really pushed that, yes, women can make great results lifting weights, but they will never get huge and bulky unless they take steroids, is basically what she would say. If you're not taking male hormones or steroids, you will not get huge and bulky. You can still be feminine because women are built to be more of a feminine creature, right? So basically, she would promote that. So I got a great interview with her talking about how she wished the sport of bodybuilding would have stayed steroid free. Okay, she did a great interview on that, but I'll show that at a later date. But today what we're going to show here is her 1984 Ms Olympia posing routine. And I'm going to start it with a little interview she did. So I'm going to get it up on my screen. So let's pull you guys in. This is Rachel McLish. You're going to have a little bit of a reflection and stuff from me because I'm showing it on my screen while I'm taping it, just because these are fun ways to do it, and it's a quick way to do it so I don't have to like spend all day editing and stuff, and people seem to like it, but I'm going to edit it after. But anyways, if you're seeing this live, please check it out. Here's her interview before she did her routine, so we'll play that first.
Time simply because it doesn't make...
Let me rewind it. Okay, bear with me here. I feel like I should get... Just bear with me 1 second, guys. I feel like I should get my... I should close some blinds for one, and then I'm going to close the blinds, and I'm going to get my speaker to play here so you can hear it clearly, her video. So 1 second, guys. I'm still here, guys. Let's take the reflection off the screen. I think that's getting better. I'm going to get my speaker. Okay, we're here almost. Okay, I'm back, guys. We're going to play this right now. Because you gotta do this right. Okay, we're back. So I'm going to hit play. Let's just test the volume for
a third time, simply because it doesn't make your credibility more valid.
Okay, it's not that good, but anyways, let's hit. Okay, so let's play this, guys, and we're going to go right. She's talking about whether she wants to win a third Ms Olympia because she won 1980 and 1982. Here's Rachel McLish, her interview before her her posing routine at the Ms Olympia. And here we go.
Well, it really isn't important to win a title for a third time simply because it doesn't make your credibility more valid. But I entered because I really wanted to. I wanted to see how much I've improved over the years. And it's just a great personal challenge for me. And I just enjoy doing it.
This is Rachel McLish on stage at 1984 Miss Olympia.
Yeah, she was in the movie Pumping Iron too, and I know you saw that film.
It hasn't been produced yet.
That's why I know you saw the early
Another
goals.
female bodybuilding beauty here.
Rachel, the 1980 and 1982 Miss Olympia champion. We're going to enjoy her routine right with you at home.
Rachel puts a lot of drama into her routine. She really studies, probably more than any other competitor, the choreography and the music management involved. She is always extremely effective here.
Very serious poser. Well, let me ask you, is she the best known among women bodybuilders throughout the country?
Yeah, she's probably the most highly marketed bodybuilder, and that makes her the best known. She also has, probably would be next to Carla in numbers of prestigious titles won.
Animosity. Is there any among women? Surely there must be. I remember when I referee, there's animosity. Coaches, there's animosity. How do they feel about Rachel?
There's a lot of mixed feelings about Rachel. You either, love her or you hate her.
This is the crab, as they call it,
Uh-huh.
in competition. Well, now she's starting to smile. So it was all planned. You start out serious and then let the audience and the judges a little bit.
She's very effective with fans.
Look at those eyes.
This is 1984 Miss Olympia, guys.
Looks like she has flexibility. Is that important in bodybuilding?
Yes, Rachel leaves no stone untouched. She's a very intelligent bodybuilder in her training and also in her presentation. She thinks about everything.
Oh, she'll be one of the finalists.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I think she looks better than I've ever seen her look before. She has better muscular development and more leanness and hardness than ever. She could pull it off again this time.
She's got a great routine going. Rachel McLish. We talked to her. She describes how she choreographs her routines. Goes out the wrong way. We'll talk to her.
Well, I think basically I always have to change my style. They're always videotaped, and the judges are always looking for something different because they've seen it before. So first of all, I have to be inspired by the music, and then pick poses that enhance my body.
Who picked out your
1984, guys. Crazy, right?
The routine you explain.
Well, I usually have different, friends scouting around for music. They kind of know what I like. I tell them it's got to be kind of inspirational. It's got to be something really full of emotion. It's got to be this. It's got to be upbeat. It's got to have crescendo. It's very difficult to find one piece. So what I did is condense the 7-minute piece into 2 minutes, and that was pretty tough. But it's very difficult to find one piece that has it all.
It's ironic. I don't know if you watch ESPN, but that's our Sports Center thing.
What I just thought you called?
That's right.
Oh, how great.
Hey, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I think I might have something else. What else do I got here? Let's play another. Since we're here, I got another 1982 bodybuilding routine of hers. Let's just see how it looks. Bear with me a second while I get it set up. Oh, it's ready. Let's just play it.
1980, second place Miss Olympia 1981. First place Women's Professional Bodybuilding Championship 1982 from Santa Monica, California, Rachel McLish.
'82, guys. was the biggest thing ever back in the 80s for women's bodybuilding. Like every woman wanted to be here, every guy wanted to have her. You know what I'm saying? She was like a movie star type thing as well, like a fitness celebrity. And a huge advocate for steroid-free bodybuilding. She said women need to be women, men are men, right? This is female bodybuilding in the early 80s, guys. This is when it first hit the scene. This is what female bodybuilding used to look like. She was on the Phil Donahue show. She was like everywhere. She was in Pumping Iron, The Woman. Some other movies as well. There she is.
Here with a quintessential lady who's considered probably the premier lady of women's bodybuilding today, the winner of the first Olympiad, Rachel McLish. Rachel, welcome to Atlantic City.
Well, I'm pleased to be here. I tell you what, this is a great omen because this is where I won my very first competition.
Do you think bodybuilding enhances your femininity?
Absolutely. I don't think there's one woman alive who doesn't want a more vibrant, fit, healthy-looking body. Or man alike. Everybody wants firm, flesh. They don't want fat or rose here or there. And bodybuilding, I found, was the quickest and most efficient way of achieving that.
How do men react to you?
Well, that's a tough question because the reaction I get from men and women alike is always positive. People come up to me, total strangers, and they're curious as to what type of athlete I am. They want to know, do you dance? Are you a runner? Do you lift weights? When I tell them I'm a champion, world-class bodybuilder, they drop their mouth. They just can't believe it because the connotation with bodybuilding is just muscles, and muscularity is, muscles is what shapes your body. And when I talk to them, just give me 5 minutes with somebody and I'll convert them, believe me.
Are you an inventor?
That's Rachel McLish, guys. She was the Ms Olympia champion 1980 and 1982. She competed in the 1984 Ms Olympia, which we just saw her routine. I believe she got second in that. Now, that might have been her last time competing. Because I think around then is when, because she was such an advocate of steroid-free bodybuilding, and she didn't like the direction that bodybuilding was going. Because even then, steroids were starting to creep into the picture, right? Because people... whatever, she just said it was going to take away from the femininity of the sport, because once a woman starts taking steroids, on Rachel McLish's opinion, is they're now becoming a man, right? And that's not what the sport's all about. It's supposed to be the best built, physically fit, sculpted woman's physique, not, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna show you an interview about Rachel McLish down the road. Probably in a future video, I'll sit down and I'll edit a video about it, because she really talks heavily about steroid use in bodybuilding and the direction it's gone and how it wasn't a good direction for the sport to go. And she knows precisely the point where she feels women's bodybuilding changed. And I'm gonna let you know when that is. And I'll tell you that in the video, because she talks about it in an interview, and it's like, wow, that's quite remarkable. Because basically the IFBB recruited, more muscular females to the posing, to the Miss Olympia, just to create, just, you know what I'm saying? They basically created it themselves. And then when they market something like that, now everyone's going to push to do that. And if that person did something to make them look that way, other athletes are going to do the same thing. And then that's what people all started doing. Everyone but like Rachel McLish, right? And that's why she had to basically choose to retire in 1984, because it just wasn't making any sense anymore, because the direction that women's bodybuilding went for most women was the steroid route. But anyways, yeah. So that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm gonna do more videos like that, and let's give you a little bit more insight about Rachel McLish. Let's talk about her. Here's her contest. Here's her contest history, just from. Oh boy, it's always fun trying to do this with my phone. There's her contest history. I'm on Wikipedia. 1980, she was the International Federation of Bodybuilders, the Frank Zane Invitational, got second. Superior Physique Association, she got first. The very first Miss Olympia, she got first. The second Miss Olympia, obviously, she got second. She did the Pro Championships, got first. Then 1982, she did the IFBB Miss Olympia again and got first. Then she did a couple of shows here where she got third. And then her last show was the IFBB Miss Olympia 1984, and she got second there. Okay, so she's a two-time Miss Olympia champion, the very first winner of the Miss Olympia. In 1999, she was inducted to the IFBB Hall of Fame. Do we have a picture of her? No. I'm gonna put some pictures up and stuff in a future video. She was 5'6.5". She competed around 125 to 135 pounds. She's age 69 today. She was, as of today, she was born June 21st, 1955 in Texas. I don't know. Yeah, so there she goes. She got her Miss Olympia. She got 1980. She got first, second in 1981, first in 1982, and second in 1984. So she's got quite the resume, guys. What's the movie she was in here? Filmology. 1985 documentary, Pumping Iron 2, The Woman. Okay, that was something big back in the day. This is where during that video footage, see that there she's right there. Pumping Iron, The Woman, right? Like, she was women's bodybuilding. I'm telling you, she's what made women's bodybuilding popular. Women wanted to look like her, and women wanted to be her, and men wanted to be with her, type thing, right? Because look at that physique, guys. That's a woman with muscle, all natural. You can be a feminine beauty, guys. Rachel McLish. I was calling her for years Rachel McLish. It's McLish. Because even some of the interviews call her the wrong name, but you see the ones that know how to say it, it's McLish, because she'll say Rachel McLish. So just so you know, if you're ever speaking about Rachel McLish, it's Rachel McLish. I was calling her Rachel McLish for the longest time. Rachel McLish, guys. Again, I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. If you like stuff like this, go check out my videos. I got a video about Sharon Bernot, and I got a video about Gladys Portuguese. They're amazing videos, guys. I'm out of here. We will talk to you another time.